So we just did a shaking session, Qigong shaking session. There was like 5 or 6 of us out here in your backyard. One of the things that I really loved about my experience was at the end, you had us go and find a plant that we felt drawn to, and then to sit with it for 7 minutes and listen to what does it want to tell me? What does it have for me?
Yeah, and is there anything that it would like from you? So there's a reciprocity. Is there anything you'd like to share with me? Is there anything you'd like me to share with you? When I was studying energy medicine with Desda Zuckerman, who was my teacher that I mentioned, we did this thing of talking to plants or feeling the energy field of plants. We didn't really talk to plants specifically, but we were exploring like, what's the edge of my energy field? What's the edge of the plant's energy field? And how do we meet? And then I was like, oh, well, you can take this further, asking from that place of respect and mutuality, these 2 questions. Is there anything you'd like to share with me? And is there anything you'd like me to share with you? And similarly, part of the Qigong today was imagining into your future self. So creating a corridor between your present self. So the shaking, we're focusing on this core of our being, which is in this moment now. Then going into this other aspect of ourselves, which is the aspect that is moving through time, and going to the future self that we are wanting to create. And then we shared, qualities that we would like that future self to be imbued with. And then feeling into those qualities by taking that in back now into your current self.
Yeah, taking it back into right now, feeling it right now.
Yeah. Then here, this feeling right now is then feeding that generating of the feeling of the future.
Yes.
Also, honoring with gratitude the sparks that are now igniting in us as we manifest these qualities. Those sparks that were carried, sometimes not manifested by our ancestors, but were carried.
Oh, yes.
It's like this flame of life that is carried through all that came before us to this now moment of
this. Hello.
This. There it is.
We are the torchbearers of reality incarnated.
Yeah.
I love the what that does to my brain and my mind and my consciousness when the way that you put that, the consciousness that's coming down into this body vertical and then that's going horizontal, this lateral movement that's time, my ancestors or even past me and future ancestors, and it opens up my field and my awareness of who and what I am in a visceral way that it's felt. And that to me is so important, because otherwise I'm just conditioned. I think we're conditioned, right, to just be like this one human doing this one thing.
Yeah.
But we're more, and this practice helps me to feel that in a real way.
That multidimensionality that we are.
That we are, yeah.
Yeah. And then when we are acknowledging and really being with, like getting ourselves in that place of being with our own multidimensionality, then the multidimensionality of all of those around us, all of these other beings, the rock beings and the plant beings and the cloud beings and the crystal beings and the unseen, the fairies, the elementals. So it's like shifts a lens.
Yes.
That allows this larger collaboration of life to sit at the table together, and with us. So then those questions, is there anything you'd like to share with me, and is there anything you'd like me to share with you? I've just been doing this for a long time now. I did it at permaculture gatherings in California and women's herbal symposiums, and I've been doing it in a lot of places with a lot of different groups of people, and I find that what comes from people, it's like at the end, it's like a wisdom council that gathers.
Yes.
And each of us is a representative of one of the plants or one of the crystals or one of these other beings. Today, Sammy, you were like this emissary from the grassland, the grass world.
Yeah. I talked to the grass today.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
And I knew I was supposed to, can I share about it?
Oh yeah, please.
I knew I was supposed to talk to the grass. You invited us to find a plant, and I opened my eyes and I was just you right there. And still I walked over to see this flower because I was like, flowers, look, they're so pretty. And I sat down and I still knew I'm supposed to be by the grass. We have 7 minutes, so no rush. Enjoying the flowers. Okay, the flowers, do you have anything to tell me? Not really. Go to the grass. Okay. So I eventually like, okay, it's time to go back to the grass. So I sat by this piece of grass, and it's like a bigger than the other grass, you know, just in the yard, typical grass.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't normally think anything special about this piece of grass. But it was opened and it was spread in so many different tangled directions. And I feel like that's what I'm doing in my life in a way. Like I'm opening in different directions, video, music, live event, for instance, and so many other things too. I asked the grass, how do you do that? How do you do what you do? And the answer was, in my mind, I saw a visual of all of the stems of the grass and how they all meet into one root, into one, like there's like the dantian of the grass is where it all comes to. And I felt that in my body, in my being, just coming back home to that. That's my touch point. So that was what it told me. And then I was busy sneezing, so I didn't hear your second question to what do I need to do for you. So it was totally unreciprocated.
This is what I find. It's not so much about, oh, this plant is medicinal for blah, 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 although sometimes that is the case. But it's more like, what is the medicine of this plant in my life now?
Right now.
That is being offered.
Right. Present moment.
Yeah, the present moment.
Yeah. I mean, list the facts, but also right now, like, what is it telling me viscerally? What is it showing me? What am I receiving from it?
Yeah. Dandelion called me 2 weeks ago, so I'm not going to go to Dandelion. The Dandelion is like, no. We didn't finish. Should I share what Dandelion said?
Sure.
We are the sun, remembering itself on earth. Our bittersweet leaves, the teeth of the lion that tears away the winter, waking up your liver juices. The soft tendrils of our flowers remind you of grace, the soft power of receptivity that inspires the golden glow of your sun, your solar plexus, your powerful place of connecting within and without judgment, without expectation. Tuned to the power of the presence of the present, this ever-present golden gift.
Damn, that was amazing. Whoa,
That's what I'm
incredible.
saying. These plants are just like.
And that's how you received it.
That's how I received it. Yeah, they speak to me in poetry, so I'm working on a book of poetry.
Yes.
Right now, it's all on my website.
Yeah. So I'll have a link. Yeah. I'll have a link to
the magic link.
To the magic link. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, you can subscribe. This is The Vibe. We're all about opening our hearts, opening who we are into the greater multidimensionality that is real, and connecting through that and validating our experiences together. If you want to watch another video that we recorded with Jeannie only a week ago, you can click right here and watch that one. If you want to watch a silly video of me being fun and playing instruments and talking, then try this one here. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Sammy.
Yeah.
And Mark.
Yay.